Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back, soul family. Nice to see you. I wanted to start by talking about a dream download that I had. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. A dream download that I had a couple of nights ago because it was intense. I'll keep it quite short, but in the dream download, I was a man, I was a dude, and I was racing in a car to get to this church. It was like this massive gathering, and when I got to the church, it looked like a really old church. It was really expansive, and I remember running down the side of like where the pews were, and there was loads of paintings of Jesus, all different sizes, like gold framed, and they had flowers and candles around them, and there were doors there was a staircase that I wanted to run up, and it was blocked. So I went round to another one. I went up this spiral staircase, down this hallway, and then into this massive room. And this room was, let's say the size of a swimming pool, or a little bit smaller than a swimming pool, like a private swimming pool, okay? So I'm trying to think of like the size of someone's living room. So think of it's a British-sized living room. And there was this balcony. It was like a wooden balcony that went round the inside of the room so people could come out and they could look down. And on either side of this balcony, around this room, there were plastic slides going in, and there were children playing. And I realised that when I looked around at the people that were milling in from the hallway, they were all wearing clothes from maybe the 40s, the 30s, so was I. But the only thing that was modern were the play toys, and like the climbing frame, and like it was like a ball pit, and it had all different brightly coloured plastic ball pits and balls in it and stuff. And there were loads of children playing in there, climbing on the climbing frame. Seems pretty weird, but fine. Until I actually looked at the two adults who were in the ball pit with the children. They were supposed to be like the teachers or looking after the kids. They almost looked like they were wearing somebody else. And the only way I can describe it is because their faces did not look like they were fit properly onto their bones, onto their bone structure. And there was something a bit, I don't know, false about the way they were speaking, because they were going, come on, come down and play with the children. It will be fun. And I was like, this is weird. And when I looked around, I noticed that the only white people that were there were those two people. Everyone else, including the children, were native, were Aboriginal, were Caribbean, were African, were biracial, were Hispanic, but there was no one else there that was white. And I was like, what's going on here? I felt like there was a trap or something. And I remember looking at the hall, like the entrance where people were coming in, and it was no longer people of colour or, you know, the minority coming in. There was tall white men wearing like smoking jackets were now coming in, and the way that they were dressed compared to everyone else was completely different. They were wearing ridiculously expensive like suit jackets. It was almost like they were in some sort of like men's club, like men's working club, but for those who are upper class. And I don't know, I just got fear. I was like, something bad's gonna happen to us. Because the more they came in, the more we were getting pushed to the other side of the room that didn't have an exit. And I was like, we have to get out of here. We need to leave. We've got to get the kids out of here. But the two people that were in that ball pit, I didn't like their energy. I couldn't get close to any of the kids. So myself and a group of women and men, we all pushed through. And we actually got through those men wearing smoking jackets. And we got out. And we looked out, and it was clear blue sea, and we knew that we were in the Caribbean somewhere. And then I woke up. There was a bit with like, there was another part, but that part was personal, so I'm not going to go into that part there. But that on its own, there was something very sinister about a trap. And I keep hearing it was a trap on the ethers, but it's something that's happened in the 3D in the past, and I heard it might happen again. And I find that, yeah, the whole thing was like I was rushing. I was really rushing and running to get there. And then when I got there, I was like, I don't want to be here. What am I doing here? And I did ask the spirits that sometimes reside in this house what was going on there. And they kept saying the children are mediums, or the children are special, or the children have gifts. And there's something about taking them away from their families, or taking something along those lines, or doing something to them when they're small to suppress them and their gifts, and then them not knowing about it. Okay. And it says your ideas, short-term thinking and trips, who or what is around you, and that is the 3rd house. And then Aries, energies to meet the challenge of your desires regarding, resulting from the honesty and strength of. Yeah, so this is, I don't know if this has happened in generations before, because like I said, the people that I saw there weren't from this era. I feel like this is something that has happened decades and decades and decades ago, or maybe even a generation before, and it's happening again now. Because underneath that, you've got cosmic power, which is all to do with your inner child and to do with shadow work. So maybe there's something that's being broken, or maybe someone is starting to learn who they are, or memories are coming back. Sagittarius, insights to understand, the wisdom of, resulting from the understanding of. So there is definitely, I feel like somebody's ancestor, passed over loved one, wants to give you a memory, give you something from your childhood that maybe you don't know about when it comes to this. Man holding the heart. To do with something that was done without love. Oh my gosh. Anxiety, but they're really stressed about telling you. And naked come out because they've got to tell you the truth. Or maybe there is a memory that if it came out, it may point fingers at many people. The naked truth. Yeah, because you've got blossoming abundance upside down. But you've also got the woman holding the heart upside down. Why do I hear a secret society? I feel like there's people pay for it, or paid for something. Why? Why? Creativity. This is like energy harvesting, excuse me, or siphoning. And I heard the network. The network. What is the network? And I heard you don't want to know. But then why tell me about it? Your dreams, your idolization of, be part of something overwhelming and wise, yeah, and healer of all ages. This is giving me really low vibrational energy. It's almost like when you think of the music industry and how, or like the Hollywood, like with the kid actors getting in there really, really young, having to sign away part of your freedom, sign away your soul, sign away whatever to make it big. To make it big. You've got door of value there. This may have been something that someone's family member tried to do to you or the person you're thinking of. And I heard it went wrong. They suppressed something, but they couldn't bind it. They suppressed something, but they couldn't bind it, because this is my card for, you know, woman holding the coin. It's witchcraft. So they suppressed someone's sacral chakra or someone's creativity, their artistic flow, but they were trying to bind it or force you into a contract. Maybe they had forced someone into a contract, but it wasn't binding. Because with healer of all ages, they were trying to stop you from knowing your true worth and your true purpose. One of these cards, love falling on the floor. Gemini's coming out. Information to explain, communications about, resulting from the fluctuations of. I feel like somebody in the collective, or all of the collective, are either going to be contacted about this, whether that's through dream state or actually someone coming forward and being like, this happened when you were a child, this happened, this happened, this happened. But there's clarity is about to come in. Tell me more about that anxiety. Why do I get anxiety card? Let me try this one. Tell me more about Gemini and healer of all ages in reverse to anxiety. Can I get some clarity, please? Venus, cherish, enjoy, charm, art and beauty are the way to. Blinded to pain. Somebody was siphoning your, it's almost like your solar energy and your throat chakra. they were siphoning this from someone from when they were a child, and kind of like binding or closing down somebody's like crown chakra, third eye, because it brought them, look, and luck is on your side, it's upside down. Someone's been siphoning your energy for a very, very long time, because that Venus is telling me, especially with all this blue here, it's almost like Ursula from Ariel. This person was stealing what was yours to get opportunities for themselves. It brought them lots of luck. It took luck away from you. Sacrificed upside down. They didn't have to sacrifice anything from themselves. I heard just the golden one, which is you. South node, keeping you in your south node. Remember, reconsider, now is not the time to. And then door to personal healing and happiness is upside down. And sacrifice is upside down. They were trying to keep someone scared and complacent. But then I'm hearing that song from High School Musical. We're breaking free, soaring, high, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. If we're trying, then we're breaking free. Somebody did this by themselves. They broke free by themselves with sheer flipping determination from all the stuff that was being sent towards you. You got storms and bad juju. This may be also the reason why for someone here, there's been an uptake in psychic attacks, or someone trying to send, why are we getting like nightmares or night terrors, or trying to frighten someone? Who are they trying to frighten? Who are they trying to frighten? Who are they trying to frighten? Honest answers only, please. Peaceful amongst the thorns and Saturn. Somebody who is learning and ascending closer to God or to the divine source. Somebody who, especially with Saturn coming out, because Saturn is about life lessons. And it says on here, the maturity that brings, caution regarding limits imposed, and peaceful amongst thorns. This is coming out of a comfort zone, not being peaceful in the thorns, going, do you know what, actually I don't want to be here, but I know why I am, and I know I've got to learn something. Because they were stealing something for a very long time. And with this caution regarding and limits imposed, Saturn teaches us through those lessons not to be reckless, not to be impulsive, but not to be so cautious that we don't take any kind of risks. Because calculated risks are actually good for us, whereas impulsive ones aren't. And there's something here with being level-headed. Because I heard there's something yet to come. Something is coming. They wanted you. It's almost like someone foretold. Someone read your energy when you were a child and went, yep, we can sacrifice that person or that child to this, this, and this. Organisation, there's a network or an organisation of some sort. There were elders in someone's family here. A couple, it could have been an uncle and aunt, could have been a grandpa and a grandma. But there's someone here, it was a couple, and they're both unloving. You got, look, what is broken free, what broke you free, or broke this person free, was a love for themselves, and also the door for spirit. Because I know it says door to romance, but the door to romance only comes in when we love ourselves. Because if you don't love yourself, then you're telling the universe that you want more of that vibration. But door to spirit and the door to romance, I feel like there is this connection coming in. This may be why for someone, a family member or people in the family that are connected to some sort of circle or kind of, it's like a club, because I was saying like a workingsman club, it's like a gentleman's club, or it's a Rotary club, or I don't know, it could be Freemasons, something along those lines. And I heard for someone specifically, that's why Granddad had his fingers in all the pies. That's why he was able, or he or Grandma or whoever it was able to bring in things when everybody else didn't have it. Storm warning. The energy is gaining momentum. So someone has really healed themselves, or is working through, going through some sort of Saturn return, dark night of the soul, but has removed something, and I heard collectively. So it may be from their Akasha. Who are these white people? Who are the white people in that dream download? Who are the white people in the middle with the children? Oh, flew itself away. Who were those white people? Who were they? And I had masks on. They were wearing masks. Balance, cooperation, and your partners. 7th house. Desire. And then you've got yin and yang upside down. This is some sort of distorted, lustful energy. They're entities. They're not people. And action. They are something that was supposed to block. It's to do with your Kundalini arising, because you've got desire coming out. You have balance, cooperation, and your partners for the 7th house. And then you have action. There was, I don't know what their job was, or I don't know what they were exactly. They weren't people. They didn't look properly like people. It reminded me a little bit of Men in Black. You know, I think it's the first one where that weird cockroach thing comes to, you know, to Earth and gets inside that man, and he's walking around like, whoa. That's what they looked like. But they were skinny. They were really skinny, but their skin and muscle and sinew didn't fit properly. And they were just going, come on, kids. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was creepy. There's something here about attaching something to you or to this person, the person you're thinking of, or whoever it is in the collective, to block certain... This is to do with romantic partners, though. This is not just to do with like business, because I know 7th house is like business and partners and blah, blah, blah. But there's something here about ensuring that the relationships that you had as you grew up would be in disconnect, or in disconnect with what you should be having. There would not be the equilibrium that you needed for some sort of healing and for an activation of this Kundalini energy. Your Kundalini energy is extremely important, extremely important. It was to create a wound when it came to your womb, when it came to your seed. Why? Nothing will come of this situation, the world. And yes, somebody's very, very anxious now because things are unraveling. And I heard feed me. I don't know what family member. This is a very specific reading. This is not going to be for everyone, but you have a family member, a couple. Now it could be an aunt and an uncle. It could be an uncle and a niece, for example, or an auntie and a nephew. But they paid someone. They wanted to be in. They wanted to be part of this group or something, this secret group, like the circle within the circle. What did it give them? I had the high mile club. They wanted to be part of the high mile club. What would they get for it? What did they get for sacrificing their own? And that's the horrid thing about it, is that this is their own blood. Their own blood. What did they get from it for doing this? What did they get? Faith? Stop! You got divine lineage coming out. They wanted to swap places. This wasn't just about, you know, having the high life. They wanted to swap places with you or the person you're thinking of because of your divine lineage. And they thought that they could, or they were told that they could. And they were told by this woman holding the coin, this witch, this tarot reader, whoever that is, this healer of all ages, which is in reverse. This person was an illusionist. They were told, you can swap, you can do that. You'll be able to take place. You'll be able to take that, you know, this child's place. All you've got to do is sacrifice their energy. You'll drain their luck. They'll take their opportunity. Why they love falling on the floor? Yeah, and you've got 6th house coming out, so health. That can be mental health, that can be physical health. As a full-time job serving, do it a little at the time. They didn't realise how divine you were. And I don't know if the person who read your energy and said, yeah, that one, realised how divine your lineage is. Yeah, look, you've also got underneath here Sekhmet, wounded healer, and caring connections. This could have happened in the past, and I mean as in the past life. This could have happened before. Sekhmet, I've been told myself that Sekhmet has been with me since the beginning of time. She's been with me and she is always going to be with me. So for someone here, you have a protector, or you have a guide, or you have someone, an energy that is always with you. And this is why someone is in a lot of anxiety now, because whatever they did to you or this person as a child that you don't remember about, with this blinded to pain, it's coming to light. They honestly thought they could swap out DNA or swap out something in someone's, I heard the soul's book. So I'm assuming that means the Akashic record. And I heard higher. So that I don't know if there are records or books that are higher than where the Akashic record is. But they, and I heard Sekhmet hold some, or may hold some for you, I don't know. But you've got caring connections underneath. It's your job, or someone's job here as a full-time job, to serve the collective consciousness in bringing people together or to help them heal. Someone here is an extremely old, wise soul and healer. And I had an oracle of all time. This, whoever it is that was paying to try and bind you, that's why they couldn't do it. And they didn't understand why they couldn't do it. And it vexed them. And they're trying, someone is trying even now to take your luck. They're trying to block you from something. So someone here needs to call on Sekhmet if that's an energy that resonates with you. And if not, if you have specific protectors, you're being told to call on them right now. And I heard specifically for someone, do a return to sender spell. And I heard make it spicy. That's exactly how someone's guide said it. Make it spicy. So I don't know if they want you to add specific ingredients more than what you usually do, just to give it a good punch, you know, pack a punch. Hoo-wee. Wow, I wasn't expecting that from a reading. Jesus. Anything else that wants to come out? And excuse me, sorry Jesus for saying that. Anything else that would like to come out? Anything else? One second. Can't pick it up. Hello. Hello, I'm in the middle of a meeting.
Oh, let me call you later. Thank you.
Okay, bye. I have so many cold callers trying to get me into crypto. No, thank you. Where was I? You've got Angel of Love coming out, and then you've got Emotions Are Running High. They weren't just trying to block your... There's something about your sacral chakra that's really important at this moment. I feel like someone here needs to be doing womb healing or seed healing, or looking into modalities that help with bringing up past emotions and memories from childhood. I do know that the frequency 40 is supposed to be really good with memory, helping your memory. And I don't know if it will uncover old memories. No, I watched this lady talking about how it helps people with Alzheimer and dementia to retain memories for a little bit longer. So try the frequency 40. Okay, it may help someone here, especially when it comes to remembering certain things, because it's blinded to pain with the storm warning and then desire coming out. This is also somebody hiding from something chaotic or stressful, and it's being held in someone's womb or in their seed, their sacral chakra. And the thing is, though, I keep hearing it's divinity though. When you learn this and you heal this, you'll be closer to divinity, because you've got emotions are running high in reverse, and then you've got Angel of Love. It's literally blocked off the way that someone here connects to love, or the ideas of love, or to their own emotions. And that was the purpose. Anything else? Thank you. Colourless angel and envy. And gluttonous. I feel like you heal people. You have been healing people. And somebody who was part of this may have had doubts about this, about what they were doing or what they were told. And I heard she's a liar. So this tarot reader, somebody knew that they were lying. Anything else wants to come out on this? This is the strangest reading that I have done. Wow. Tell me more about the divine lineage. Tell me more about the divine lineage, please, and thank you. Daughter romance. This was about blocking a partner as well. This was about blocking a divine partner. Blocking this journey coming in. Look, with communication is key. And resistance, upside down. I don't know if they did this to your divine counterpart as well, or to whoever this divine lineage daughter romance partner is. And I heard they were not that much older than you when it happened. So this is some sort of spell work or divination, or it's an initiation to get them, whoever these family members are, into this group. And whoever your divine counterpart is, whoever your, you know, whoever it is that you're connected to soul, this happened to them as well. They really did not want you guys coming together. But this person is journeying towards. This person, whoever this person is, may already connect with the collective, with you, with the person you're thinking of, without the need for actual verbal communication. Tell me more about this. The world. This person may live very far away from you, or they've done this purposely to have you separated. What happens when you two to come together? Why are they so scared of this? I heard the network is exposed. The network is exposed. So whoever this group is, this secret group or circle within a circle is, the more hiding your true self and surrender, and then the child I was meant to be, right? The more that you are surrendering into yourself and learning about yourself and healing certain things and asking questions, especially if you do have memories that are foggy or that just aren't there from periods of your life. And I heard for someone, hypnosis would be a good idea. The more that you do this, the closer you get to, I don't know if this is a twin flame or just like a mirrored soulmate or whoever this is. You've got to remember that there are how many? 1,444 souls, is that right? Who could be twin flames, that could be, you know, that mirrored soulmate. In those coming into union, I heard it's breaking down walls of oppression. So this is bigger than just you remembering what happened to you when you were a child. This is bigger than you finding love. This is taking down really low vibrational energies that is across the globe, that's in parts of our government, that's parts, do you know what I mean? In the music industry, that's in Hollywood. That's what I'm getting from this. This is why they don't want you guys getting together or collaborating or connecting with each other. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. They don't want you aligning because they're not aligned. They're purposely not aligned because it's not their job to be aligned. What do you need to release? They don't want you to release. They don't want you to heal. Wow, that was intense. Oh, you wanted to come out, did you? 11th house. For humanity's sake, your hopes and wishes, do it for the future. And then you've got grounding. Make sure that you are grounding. Make sure you're grounding. Make sure you're grounding every day. Every day. Wrong deck. Which deck do you want me to take? This one. This one. Underneath. Okay. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Somebody, yeah, and then you've got breakup and separation. Stop the pattern. Silent treatment and abandonment. So someone here is being asked to... the thing is as well with the relationship over, it doesn't have to be about another person. This can be the relationship we have with ourselves, especially as we're talking about any dysfunction when it comes to desire, when it comes to our thoughts, feelings and wants when it comes to desire. And not that a dysfunction as in there's something wrong with what you want. It's taking away shame, or it's taking away feeling like you're not allowed to have desire. There's something linked in here with your creativity, your kundalini arising, your want for desire or pleasure. There seems to be a block that has purposely been placed here. And I heard it's coming to an end. This is coming to an end soon, because you've also got, yeah, acts with the breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment and abandonment. That may be what someone has been asked to look at. That may actually help you heal the things within your womb or within your seed. Anything else that wants to come out before I go, please and thank you. Oh, on the floor again. My goodness. Let's have a look. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So for those of you that are looking for something like this is what will come in from the healing. Continue the way that you're going. For those who do not want wedding rings, what else would come from this healing? You have here reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. So this is more to do with how you learn from the past. And underneath that you had boat in reverse, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. With that being upside down, you're being asked to address these, because it means that going forward, when you have healed these things, especially with that angel of love being there, through compassion for yourself, you'll no longer have these obstacles on your path, which means that you can have caring connections. It doesn't have to end in you know, marriage if that's not what you're looking for. But there's also something to do with giving back more clarity on what your purpose is. And I don't mean like the job that you're doing now, I mean your spiritual purpose. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you're ready intuitively new. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I'd love you to hit the like, the subscribe and the notification bell if you'd like to see more of what I do and when I post. And if you are a return subscriber, kisses, hearts. See you later. Bye.